Good morning, guys. I'm hoping this is going to work. This is the first time I've done this, so you're going to have to bear with me. Morning, Marissa. Morning, guys. I'm just getting myself ready for my 10:30 start. So I'm just trying to get some music on, so I've got a little bit of something to listen to in the background. There we go. Just gonna put some music on. Hi, good morning. I have no idea if anyone can see me. I'm not really sure if this is right, but we're gonna go with it. Good morning, guys. My name's Zoe Marlowe. I am gonna be taking you through a vinyasa flow class this morning. So we'll just wait and see who's in. Yay, good morning, Natalia. Thanks for joining me. If you are going to be doing the class this morning, you might want to grab yourself a cushion or a pillow or something that you can sit on, and I've got a mat. But if you haven't got a mat, the carpet is absolutely fine. Just hope that you're all going to be able to see me this morning. This is going to be fun. I've never done Facebook Live, so bear with me. So we've still got 5 or 10 minutes before class starts, but I just wanted to make sure that I was up and running. Anybody who hasn't done any kind of yoga before, please take it. Morning, Carla. Anybody who hasn't done any yoga before, please take it gently. Listen to your body. You'll know if it feels wrong, because you'll feel tightness or any kind of pinching. You just back out, you just slow down, you just step away. This is not about pushing through pain. This is absolutely about being kind to yourself. So just make sure that whatever you're doing, you're being kind to yourself. So anyone who doesn't know much about yoga, yoga is about connecting the breath, the mind, the body. The word yoga actually means union, so therefore we are connecting the mind to the body. And coming through this morning, we're going to be just coming through some of our sun salutations. We're going to do a gentle flow, build some strength, build some power, and just reconnect our mind with our breath. Let go of any stresses or worries that we may be building up. I know, morning Rachel, I know that lots of people are really being challenged in these times at the moment. Now, I read an amazing post the other day saying, introverts, look after your extrovert friends. I think a lot of people maybe would see me and think that she was an extrovert because I'm always very bubbly and out there and happy to talk to people. But I think really I'm quite happy on my own, so I think that probably makes me an introvert. So this, for me, being at home, being grounded, having time to practice, connecting with my family, is actually my favourite place to be. But I know that lots of people are really suffering and struggling with the confinement of space. So just allowing, you know, I'm going to post, after I've done this, I'm going to post a little clip of what I've just done, because when I woke up this morning I was in a really bad headspace and I couldn't figure out how I was going to deliver this. I was struggling with my anxieties, they were overwhelming me. So I just went out and did 15 minutes on my little trampette with my hand weights, and I just jumped through it. It's like a little dance, just pushing it through, just get those endorphins flowing this morning. Just change my mindset, blow it away. I don't know if any of you saw Joe Wicks's post this morning about him having a bad night, teeth all falling out. Well, I kind of felt the same this morning. I felt fuzzy. I felt like I couldn't connect to myself. And I know that coming down to my mat, connecting back to my breath, slowing my crazy thoughts down, really allows me to do that. And I never leave my mat feeling, oh, wish I'd not done that. So we're going to do a lovely little class this morning. Just do what you can, do what feels good. Grab yourself some water. I've got mine there, propping up my book actually. And yeah, let's just check in and see. Morning, Natasha. We've got a few people joining us this morning. Thank you everyone for coming to your mats, whether you're just liking me or you're actually going to do the class. You might want to have your own music going on in the background if you like to practice to music. I really love some kind of music going on in the background, so you might want to play your own music. Thank you for the hearts, who's ever sending me the hearts. I'm enjoying those. So what I tend to do in my classes is a theme. Morning, David. It's my nephew. Thanks for tuning in. I like to try and create a theme for the class normally. So whether it be something like we're energizing, we're strengthening, we're thinking about our chakras, we're thinking about mindset, we're thinking about the season, the weather, whatever it is, just to sort of create a little bit of an intention as you go through your thoughts in your class. Today we're just going to do an energizing morning sequence so that we can just feel alive, let go of anything that we're holding on to that's not serving us well, and just take some time to look a little bit closer inside, see what's going on inside, settling any crazy voices. Got a couple more minutes I think before we go. Can you all hear me all right? Someone give me a thumbs up. Thank you. The light doesn't seem to be great on this Facebook Live, but it is what it is. We'll see how we go. A couple more minutes, see if anyone else is going to join us. You could just come to your breath. If you are going to be joining us, just come to sitting, grab that cushion, put it under your bottom. Morning, Gary. Let's just roll. Thanks, Marissa. Just loosen your shoulders. Just start to connect in with your breath. That's my dog. Not sure I can tape his mouth up this morning. Let's just roll our shoulders and drop our eyelids. Just roll your neck. Just settle your mind, settle your thoughts. Just start to reconnect with your body this morning. And just wait for a few minutes, see if anyone else is going to join us. Okay, I think we should just get started. Good morning everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Marlowe. I am going to be guiding you through an energizing morning sequence this morning, a bit of working on strengthening, stretching, releasing and energizing. So releasing any tension in your shoulders, opening your heart center. We've got a lot of people probably that are tuning in this morning have been working from home, so they've been doing a lot of the whole, I'm on a computer and my shoulders are really tight and tense. So we're going to be working on opening the shoulders. We're going to be opening this whole heart center, engaging through our shoulder blades at the back. And then we're going to be doing some warriors, vinyasas, opening through our chest and our shoulders, also opening through our hips. Our hips are one of the key areas that we hold emotional baggage, emotional dramas. Anything here is linked to any kind of emotion, whether it's good or bad. And so that's a really great one. Often your hips are really tight, so we're going to be working on opening up through our hips, opening and stretching those hip flexors. But again, as I said earlier, if you're new to yoga, or if you haven't done any for a while, or if you know that you've got your own issues with your knees, issues with your shoulders, your wrists, anything, please be mindful. This is a guided practice, so I don't want you to be pushing yourself into anything that doesn't feel comfortable. There's no ego, no one can see you. That's the absolute joy. Well, no one can see you anyway. So if I mess up, that's just live, I guess. So enough of the chat. Let's come to settling. Let's bring our hands onto our knees with our palms facing up. Let's roll our shoulders back and let's drop our eyelids closed. Let's just connect to our breath. So the word yoga, as I said earlier, means union. It's the connection of our breath to our movement, to our mind, connecting all of those areas. Quite often at the moment, lots of you may be breathing from the top of your chest, only using half of your lung capacity. So we really want to be focusing on drawing our energy down to our belly button today as we breathe. And I will be reminding you as we go through our practice. So let's just take a moment to check in with our breath. Let's bring our right hand onto our heart center and our left hand onto our belly. Just take a long inhale through your nose. And deep exhale, open your mouth. Inhale again through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. And let's just settle back to your regular rhythm of your breath and just check in with where you're breathing to. And now settle your mind. And let go of the last half an hour, conversations that you've had on the phone, conversations with anyone in the home. Just let it all go. Now is your time to clear your mind, reconnect with your body, and have a little bit of self-care. So let's bring our hands back down by our sides. Just gently blink your eyelids open. As you inhale, let's rise our right arm, planting our left arm on the floor. As we exhale, we're going to take a deep stretch over to the left, really opening up through your rib cage. Deep exhale here. Enjoying that long, deep breath. As you inhale, rising up and exhaling down. On an inhale, let's rise that left arm up overhead. Deep stretch as you exhale, taking that left arm over to the right. Again, opening up through your left rib cage here. And remember, with every exhale, going a little deeper into your stretch. So really feeling that body connection, breathing anything into any areas that feel tight. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, coming down. Well done. And let's just roll those shoulders back. Just drop your chin to your chest. And then take them forward. Maybe this time we can bring our arms in, so we're really opening up that shoulder space. Just moving your whole arms, just releasing any tension that we're holding on to here. And then bringing your arms back. Let's just inhale as we draw out our shoulders up to our ears. Hold it there with a deep breath. And as we exhale, release it through our mouth. That's a great one for tension release. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, release. Wonderful. Now let's just roll our neck. Take your roll, take your right ear to your right shoulder. Roll it all the way around to the left. And then reversing this roll, taking it back the opposite direction. And then let's just bring it back to center. So let's get rid of our cushion. So you want to remove that now. We're going to come into staff pose, just gently warming up and opening through our lumbar spine at the back. So you want to come down with your legs out in front of you. You're going to push through your heels, engage your toes. You want to engage from your heels, drawing your energy up to your knees, up to your hips. As you inhale, you want to think about a thread coming all the way through your spine and coming out of the top of your head. And when you get to that point, roll those shoulders back. And as we inhale, let your arms float up to the sky. Take a deep breath here and a big stretch. As you exhale, you're going to forward fold. Grab wherever you can today. So maybe it's just coming to your shins, or maybe you can grab your toes. But as you exhale, take that forehead towards your knees and release your breath. As you inhale, float your arms up to the sky. Another big stretch, big deep inhale, and as you exhale one more time, let's forward fold all the way down. And as we inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, let's bring our arms down by our side. So now we're just going to come into a gentle side twist. You're going to pull your left foot up towards the inside of your right leg. As you inhale, the left arm comes up and comes behind you, supporting you from behind. You can see me, maybe see me better this way. Does that work better? And on the next inhale, right arm rises and comes down behind your left knee. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, take your gaze over your left shoulder. Again, remember to really push through your right ankle, right heel, twisting out any toxins, creating some space, getting your digestive system working. Exhale, release back to center. Release your arms. Just squeeze that left knee in. Release that leg. Inhale, let's bring the right leg in close. Take your right hand behind your back to support you. Inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, bring it round behind your right leg. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, take your gaze over your right shoulder. Pushing through that left heel. So you're still flexing through those toes on your extended leg. And breathe here. Don't hold your breath. I know you're tempted probably to hold your breath, but just try and breathe to your belly. And exhale, release. And just squeeze that knee in. And then we're going to come down, we're going to roll down onto all fours. So we're going to take a moment just to check in on our setup. So coming down to all fours, this is our cat-cow. You want to make sure that your hands, fingers are widespread. Your wrists are under your shoulders. Your hands are shoulder width apart. Your knees are hip width apart and your feet are hip width apart. And then from here, as we exhale, we're going to drop our belly. We're going to gaze up to the sky. As we inhale, we're going to pull everything in, dropping our head, lifting our belly. Exhale, releasing away, releasing any tension in your upper and lower spine here. Inhale, drawing it in. Exhale, pushing away. Inhale, drawing it in. Exhale, pushing away. And on the next exhale, you're just going to drop your bottom down, coming into your child's pose, and walk your fingertips away. Let's drop our forehead to the floor. You'll really feel that lovely deep stretch across your upper shoulders. And as you inhale, I want you to walk your hands away and drop yourself down into cobra. Let's make sure that our elbows are tucked tightly inside us. We don't want any elbows sticking out. As you exhale, push back into your child's pose, really opening up through those shoulders. Inhale, sliding forward, opening that heart center, opening that chest. Exhale, push back, just warming up the body. Last time now, as we inhale, slide forward. And give yourselves a big smile here as you open your heart center. Then as we exhale back to all fours, we're going to curl our toes. As we inhale, we're going to just take our knees off the floor by a couple of inches. So we're not going fully yet into our down dog. We just want to engage our core. So just check in with yourself. Make sure that your hands and your knees and your heels and toes are all in the right place. Check in with your neck. Check in with your breath. Drawing your energy up from your solar plexus up to your chest, all the way up through your midline. Hold it there, drawing in your core. Exhale, release your knees and curl your toes, push back into your down dog. This time, inhaling, coming up. Curling your toes as you inhale. This time you're going to push your heels all the way to the ground. Maybe you can step your feet slightly closer to your hands. And let's pedal through. Let's take it in turns. Left foot, right foot, pushing those heels down to the ground. You really want to stretch those hamstrings. But remember that this is a shoulder stretch. So let's push that head through our arms, taking our gaze to the back of our mat, really stretching through our shoulders. On the next inhale, I want you to step your right foot through, followed by your left. Bend your knees as you inhale. Let's sweep our arms all the way up overhead and bring our hands together. On the next exhale, we're going to gently back bend. Just a gentle warm up, reminding our back that we're starting to loosen any tension there. And exhale, bring your hands back down by your side. Okay, so I know I've been cut off a bit, but I'll come back into focus in a minute. So as we inhale, we're going to come through our vinyasas now. So as you inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. As we exhale, you're going to plant your hands. You're going to take your right foot back, followed by your left. Drop down into your plank. Again, check yourself with your setup here. So for those of you wanting to, you're going to drop your knees, bring your elbows in as you slide up to your cobra. Remember to check those elbows. Curl your toes. Push back into your down dog. Step your feet forward. Really stretch through your back. Inhale, right foot comes through. Left foot comes through, bend your knees as you inhale. Arms come all the way up. Gentle back bend, exhale, arms come back down by your side. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Exhale, drop your hands. Take your left foot back, followed by your right, dropping down into your plank. Drop knees, chest, chin as you push up into your cobra. If you've got strong legs here and your spine feels supported, you can come into an up dog, which is taking your knees off the floor, but please just be careful of your back. Curling your toes as you exhale, push back into your down dog. Check in with your breath. Check in with your feet. Inhale, left foot comes through, right foot comes through, and bend those knees. Inhale, all the way up. Gentle back bend, exhale, arms come back down by our side. We're going to come through that one more time. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Right leg steps back, left leg steps back. Drop down into your plank. Drop knees, chest, chin, push up into your cobra. Curl your toes, push back into your down dog. Check in with your feet, maybe you can step them a little closer to your hands. Inhale, right leg comes through, left leg comes through. Bend your knees as you inhale all the way up. Gentle back bend, exhale, arms back down by your side. Well done guys, you're doing a great job. Inhale, arms come up, exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Bend your knees, step your left foot back, followed by your right, dropping into your plank. Drop knees, chest, chin, push up into your cobra. Curl your toes, push back into your down dog, step those feet slightly closer to your hands. Push those heels down to the mat. Inhale, let's step the left foot through, followed by the right. Bend the knees as you inhale, all the way up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, bring your arms back down by your side. Well done guys, you're doing really well so far. How are you all doing? Does anybody want to grab a drink, wipe your brow, have a glass of water? Okay, let's keep going. So we're going to come through some of the warriors now. So inhale, arms come up overhead. As we exhale, I'm going to start from this side I think actually. As we exhale, we're going to step our right leg back, drop it down. Exhale, you're going to open up your arms. So you really want to think about extending through your arms here. If you can see me better as I come a bit further back. So warrior pose is a really super strong pose. You want to make sure that your knee is over your ankle to support your knee. You want to make sure that your arms are really strong. There's no floaty floppy arms here. Warrior arms, and you'll take your gaze through your left middle finger. Strong arms. Breathe here. Smile through your stretch. We're really opening our right hip flexors here. As we exhale, we're going to drop our left arm inside our left leg. Take our right arm high. Take your gaze up to the sky. Coming into your side angle here. Well done guys, breathe through it. If you can, take your gaze up to the sky. If you've got bad shoulders, feel free just to rest your arm. And if you can't, take your hand down to the floor, feel free to bring your left elbow onto your left knee. So there's always modifications, listen to your body, don't overdo it. So as we exhale, we drop our gaze first. As we inhale, arms come back up to center. This time we're going to straighten our leg. We're going to slide our body forward as we exhale, coming down into our triangle pose. Right arm rises again, but this time we've got our left leg straight. Slightly different stretch. Open your heart center, open your chest. Smile in that stretch. Well done, guys. As we exhale, drop our gaze first. Bend your knee as you come back into your warrior two. This time we're going to drop our right arm. Inhale, take our left arm overhead. Reverse warrior. Stretching again through that right hip flexor, but this time also we're opening through our left rib cage. Take your gaze up towards your elbow. Smile and breathe. Remember to be breathing into your belly, so as you inhale, draw that breath all the way down to your midline. Hold it there. Exhale, coming out of that. Well done, guys. Okay, so this time we're going to come from warrior 2 into our warrior 1. So we're going to inhale, take our arms to face the top of our mat. So this time you want to think about your shoulders are twisting to the top of your mat, your hips are twisting to the top of your mat. You might need to slightly readjust your back leg, your arms come overhead. Again, check in still that your knee is over your left ankle. You want to make sure that that knee is protected. If your shoulders are starting to hurt, you can always bring your hands into prayer. Remember to be kind to yourself. So now we're going to come up into our warrior 3. So as we inhale, we're going to bring our hands to our heart center, and we're going to step up onto the tiptoes of our right foot. So we're in our high lunge. From here, as we inhale, we're going to take our focus onto our standing leg, our left leg. So we're going to straighten this left leg as we come onto the tiptoes of our right leg. So as you inhale, you're going to step up to the tiptoes. The left leg is almost straight. Inhale, you're going to straighten your left leg, your right leg rises. As you exhale, you drop your gaze, you drop your chest. Woo! Lost my balance. On the next inhale, take the arms wide. The lower you can get your chest, the higher you can get your back leg, the more balance you'll have. You can also take your arms behind you if you like, aeroplane arms, or you can keep your hands by your chest, depending on how you're feeling today. Hold it there, focus your breath, focus your mind. So to come out of this pose, we inhale, bring our hands back to our heart center. We're gently going to bend our standing leg as we slowly, with grace, release our right leg. Well done. On the next inhale, we're going to step our right leg to meet our left. Bring our hands down by our side. Let's just drop our eyelids closed. Roll your shoulders open. Bring your hands to your side. And just connect. Just connect with your breath. Just check in with how you're feeling. You should start to be feeling all zingy. Your blood's really flowing, your heart's pumping. I can feel my heart's pumping. So just check in with that amazing feeling. Well done, okay. So let's come to the top of our mats again. So we're going to do the same practice on our left side. So we're going to be stretching and opening through our left hip flexors. So top of our mat, bend our knees as we inhale, arms come overhead. As we exhale, we're going to take our left leg behind us, open up our arms. So again, just take a minute to check in with where you are. I'm trying to get my positioning right because I'm doing this on a phone, and so it's so tiny. I couldn't quite figure it out on my laptop, but I will do for next time. So again, check in with your right knee, make sure it's over your right ankle. Arms are super strong, like power arms. Take your gaze through your right middle finger. As you exhale, maybe you can drop a little deeper. If you do that, just remember to adjust your right foot. Gaze over your right arm. Arms are strong. Maybe smile here. Grateful for time on the mat. On the next inhale, we're going to bring our right arm inside our right leg. Take our left arm up to the sky. You can use this right arm to really push into your right leg, and opening up the left arm really opens up your chest. Great for your heart center. Breathing here, remembering to bring your energy and your breath all the way down to your belly button. As you exhale, release your neck. Inhale, come all the way back up. So now we're going to go into our triangle. So we're going to straighten our right leg. We're going to slide our body forward and drop our right hand inside our right leg again. Inhale, take your left arm high. If this is too much for you, you can bring your hand to your hip, right elbow to your knee. Just listen to what your body needs today. Gaze up to the sky and breathe and smile. And as we exhale, release your breath. Gently bend your knee as you come back into your warrior two. Well done, guys. So now we're going to come into our warrior one. So as we inhale, arms come up forward. We're going to readjust so that we take our hips from our side of our mats to the top of our mats. So our shoulders are facing forward and our hips are facing forward. So you want to think about that. And then as you inhale, arms come up overhead. It might be that your foot needs to be adjusted. If your feet are too close, you tend to wobble. So just try and make sure that at all time, your feet are hip width apart. It will allow you to be balanced, grounded, just more solid in every pose. So just check in with that. Inhale, exhale, drop into that pose. Lovely, well done, guys. Opening up through your left hip flexor. Morning, guys. I've got lots of little messages coming up. Thank you for being here, showing up. Breathe. Smile. Draw that energy down your chest, down to your belly button. Hold it there. On the next inhale, we're going to bring our hands down to our heart center. So they're coming to the center like that. Anjali Mudra, which is your hands to your heart center. We're going to come up onto our Crescent Lunge, which is our high lunge. So we're going to come, our left foot is going to drop up. We're going to hop up onto our ball of our left foot. So we're going to be coming into our warrior two. So but get your balance. Take a moment to think about your setup. Your right leg is going to become your standing leg. So you really need to make sure that you're strong and confident in this pose. So as you inhale, you're just going to come onto the tiptoes of your left foot. Take your balance and focus onto your right standing leg. As you inhale, you're going to straighten that right leg. And inhale, lift that left leg. Drop your chest down to the floor. Draw your belly in. As you inhale, take your hands wide behind you in your airplane arms. Or exhale, I'm going to hit my unit. Exhale, take your arms out front. I can't quite do this one here. Drop that chest lower. Lift that back leg higher. Focus on that standing leg. It's a hard one, but it's incredible for your balance in your mind, focus, determination. And as you exhale, let's bring our hands back to our heart center. Bend your front knee as you very slowly drop that left leg back. Well done. You come back down into your warrior one legs. On the next inhale, we're going to step our left leg to meet our right. And we're just going to shake it out. Well done, guys. You're doing really well. Morning, girls. Thanks for watching. Lovely to see you all there. Okay. Inhale. Let's come all the way up to the top of our mat. This time as we exhale, we're going to step our left foot back. We're going to open up wide. So we're going to come in here. We're going to come into some forward folds, releasing some tension in our lumbar spine at the back of our lower back. So as we exhale, let's bring our hands to our hips. We're going to pivot from our hips. So as we exhale, forward fold all the way down. And as you exhale, just drop your hands to the floor. Release your head. Just imagine the crown of your head is looking at your mat. As you inhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, body rises. Inhale, arms come overhead.
This time, exhale, forward fold, arms come all the way down. You're going to plant your right hand. As you inhale, left arm rises. Gentle side twist. Squeezing out that digestive system. Hold it there, take your gaze up over your left shoulder. Exhale, release your neck, release your left arm. Take a breath here. As you inhale, right arm rises. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. No holding your breath, remember to breathe into your belly. Exhale, release your neck, release your hands. This time I want you to kick your right toes out, walk your fingers over to your right ankle, grab your ankle, and just pull your forehead towards your knee. Breathe here. Exhale, release your hands onto the floor, bring your right foot back, kick your left toes out. Walk your hands over to your left, grab your left ankle. Pull that forehead towards your knee. Breathing. Exhaling, dropping your hands back to the mat. Then we're going to toe heel our feet in. Inhale, bring our hands to our hips. As we bend our knees, we're going to inhale back up to our goddess pose. So from here, you want to make sure that your heels are in and your toes are sticking out. As you exhale, you want to drop down. You don't want to be having your bottom sticking out. You want to make sure that you've sucked in your hips. So really think about that as you drop your bottom. Again, this is an amazing one for opening up our hips, releasing any emotional tension. As you inhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Hi guys, the wow phone's going crazy. Lovely to see you all. As we exhale, let's take our arms wide. Cactus arms. Feel those fingers. Inhale, bring your hands in. Exhale, take them wide. Inhale, bring them in. Exhale, take them wide. Inhale, bring them in. Drop a little lower. Exhale, take them wide. Inhale in, last time. Exhale, take them wide. On this one, you're going to stretch up. Straighten those legs, straighten those arms. Exhale, pull them down. Well done, guys. One more stretch. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, bring your hands back together. You're going to toe heel your feet back in. This time we're going to come down into our yogi squat. So we're really going to be opening through our hips here. As we exhale, you want to drop your bottom all the way down. You want to come down, not bent like this. So you want to think about, as you come down, you're not coming down like this. You're coming down as much as you can with your spine straight. It's a tricky one. You take your elbows inside your knees and you really push them open, and then you really push your hands together. So you're building strength in your shoulders and you're opening up your hips. So as we exhale down, I'm just going to do it again. Exhale down, open up. Lift your chin, smile. Morning everyone, thanks for watching. Take a deep breath here. And as we come out, we're going to come out, like I always say to my girls in class, with grace and poise, which means not flopping forward as you come out. You're going to come out pushing through those thighs, pushing through those legs. So as you inhale, you're going to stretch up through your legs, straighten your arms, open wide, and give everything a shake. Well done, that's awesome. Right, let's come to the top of our mat again. We're just going to come through a few planks before we cool down. So inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. And let's just hang here for a minute. Allow your body to stretch. Just release any more tension that you've got there. And as we exhale, this time bend your knees and plant your hands. Let's step your right foot back, followed by your left. Drop down into your plank. And now from here, we're going to go into our side plank. So you want to take your right foot onto the mat and your left foot in front of it. Again, just check in that you've got your right wrist under your right elbow. As you inhale, left arm rises. Lift those hips. If this doesn't feel available to you today, you can take your right knee, kick it out behind you. That will support your shoulders more. So if you've had any wrist problems, any shoulder problems, just be kind to yourself. Otherwise, if you're feeling strong, lift those hips. Take that gaze up to the sky. And smile. Exhale, release your neck. Release down, push back into your down dog. Step your feet slightly closer to your hands. Just push your head through. And as we exhale, let's drop back down into our plank. So we're going to come through this on the opposite side. We're going to drop our left foot down on the side. Taking our right foot in front of it. Check your wrist is under your shoulder. As you inhale, drawing your right arm up to the sky. And lift those hips. Again, if that doesn't feel available to you, you can bring your left knee underneath and support your shoulder. Otherwise, take that long. Lift up. Breathe. As you exhale, drop your gaze, drop your hand. Push your feet back, push your head back. Just drop into your down dog. Well done, guys. Let's inhale, drop back down into our plank. Okay, so from here we're going to bring our right knee to our right elbow. So inhale, right knee to right elbow, exhale back. Right knee to nose, exhale back. Right knee to left elbow, exhale back. One more time. Right knee to right elbow, exhale back. Right knee to nose, exhale back. Right knee to left elbow, exhale back. And then lift the bottom, push your back, drop into your down dog. Connect with your breath. Deep breath here. Inhale, drop back down to your plank, check your setup. As you inhale, left knee comes to left elbow, exhale back. Left knee to nose, exhale back. Left knee to right elbow and exhale back. Left knee to left elbow, exhale back. Engaging the core here. Knee to nose, exhale back. Knee to right elbow, exhale back. Drop that left foot, lift the bottom. Step those feet slightly closer to your hands. Breathe. Well done, everyone. Now let's drop back down into our plank. Let's drop our knees, bring our elbows in. We're going to drop down into our cobra as we slide forward, coming into a lovely deep cobra here. Opening those shoulders. Exhale, let's bring our whole body down. We're going to just adjust our hands by bringing them under our shoulders. So now we're going to come into our baby cobra. So as you inhale, you're just going to rise a little. A more gentle stretch. Opening up, really pulling those shoulder blades together at the back. Keeping those elbows tucked in. Engage your toes so the legs are really straight. Exhale, drop your nose to the mat. Take a breath. Inhale, baby cobra, lift that chest. Push through your hands, make sure that your fingers are really wide open. Exhale, nose to the mat. Last one, inhale, lifting that chest. And this time as you exhale, let's bring our arms down by our side. Take your left ear to the mat. Release your elbows, relax your shoulders. And just breathe. Just stay there for a breath. Settle your energy. Just check in with yourself, connect in with how you're feeling. On the next inhale, swap your head. Bring your right ear to the mat. And breathe. And then as you inhale, let's bring our nose back to the mat. Lift your head slightly. We're just going to come through our locust. So as we inhale, your arms are going to be down by your side. As you inhale, you're going to lift your head, your chest, and your arms. So let's inhale. Taking those fingertips to the back of your mat. Opening those shoulders. Don't overextend your neck here. Be kind to your neck. So it's just a slight gaze forward. You're not overextending. Exhale, release. This time we're going to engage our legs as well. So bring them together like they were solid. And push through your toes. So really pointing those toes to the back of your mat. As you inhale, everything lifts. Inhale. Head, shoulders, arms, legs. Taking everything to the back of the mat. Fingers and toes. Again, your gaze is just slightly raised. Don't overextend the neck. And exhale, release. Drop your ear to the left. Your left ear to the mat, I mean. I'm getting tired. Take a breath. Inhale, right ear to the mat. Take a breath. And let's inhale. Bring our hands back under our shoulders as we inhale. Lift our chest. Push ourselves back into our child's pose. Walk your fingers away. Really stretch through those shoulders. And your bottom comes down onto your heels. Forehead on the ground. Settling your breath. Stilling your mind. And on the next inhale, come back to all fours. And let's just take what we're going to do is we're going to come into our pigeon pose here. So we're going to bring our right knee. Now this is only available to people that don't have any knee problems. If you've got a knee problem, please don't do it. As you inhale, you're going to step your right knee forward. You're going to stretch your left leg back and you're just going to open your chest. As you exhale, walk your hands down in front of you. And drop your forehead to the mat. You really want to engage through that right hip. And breathe here. Inhale, lifting up the body, walking your hands back. Curling your left toe, stepping your right foot back, bringing your left knee between your hands and bringing your right foot out, your left foot out to the side. Let's take our right leg long. Exhale, let's walk our fingertips away from the mat. Bring our forearms down, drop our forehead. Enjoy that lovely hip opening. And inhale, lifting up, walking your hands back. You're going to roll round onto your bottom. Oh my gosh, have I really run over? No, I'm all right, aren't I? Thought I started at 10, I started at past. That's good. Inhale, let's come back to our bottoms. So we're going to come through a boat pose and we're going to work on our core. So just take a moment to get yourself connected onto the ground, feel safe on your bottom. You're going to sort of come onto your pinch point. As you inhale, you're going to lift your feet and you're going to lift your arms. As you exhale, you're going to push away. Inhale, drawing your knees in. Exhale, pushing away. Inhale, drawing them in. Working on those abs, working on that core. Drawing the breath in with your knees. Exhale, pushing away. Inhale, coming in, 2 more. Exhale away. Inhale in, 1 more. Exhale, pushing away. Inhale, drawing it in, drop your feet, drop your hands. As you inhale, lift your belly, drop your chin, stretch those hips. Coming back, inhale, feet lift, arms lift, 1 more time. Exhale, push away. Inhale, draw them in. Exhale, push away. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale, pushing away. Inhale, drawing in. 2 more. Exhale away. Inhale, drawing in. It's so hard to talk while you're doing this. Exhale away. Inhale, drawing in. Drop your feet, drop your hands. Lift that bottom. Exhale. Wonderful. Then we're just going to gently roll down onto our back and bring our knees into our chest. Oh, and just have a roll. Have a roll where you are on your mat. Grab your hands around your knees and just rock from side to side. Settle your breath. Let's just allow our spine to settle onto the ground. Check in with your breath, check in with how you're feeling. Let's take our hands and put them on our knees. Let's open our knees. Let's do an external rotation. So we're opening those hips. Releasing anything else that may be feeling tight here. And then take it the other way. Opening wide. I'm trying to look at the camera, so I've got my head off the floor, but please don't do that. Try and keep your neck, your shoulders on the mat, so you can really feel your spine connecting with the ground. Then let's come into our happy baby. So open your knees, take your knees wide, bring your feet together. Take your hands in between your legs and grab the outside. Grab the outside of your feet. So the knees are wide, toes are together, hands come under, and then you're going to rock side to side, really giving that beautiful psoas muscle in your lumbar spine a great massage. It's such a big muscle, and it runs all the way round the back of your hips, down to the front. Super thick, and it holds everything together. So it also holds a lot of tension. So just allow that to have a lovely massage. And when you're feeling ready, just release those feet, and let's come into a little bridge. So drop your hands down by your side with your palms facing up. Bring them as close as you can to your body. And bring your feet onto the floor with your heels close up to your bottom. Engage your knees. Try and remember not to have your knees spread. Here you really want to think about the strength in between your legs. Check in with your chin. Your chin is going to be dropped towards your chest. As you inhale, you're going to rise and lift that bottom. Really pushing that bottom up. When you get here, let's see if you can bring your arms slightly closer to each other. And maybe you can step your heels slightly closer to your bottom, just to lift your bottom a bit higher. Drop your chin to your chest to protect your neck. And breathe, hold it here. Engage those knees. And as we exhale, we're going to come down super, super slowly. Vertebra by vertebra. And we're going to do this one more time, and as we do it, we're going to inhale, we're going to take our arms overhead. So as we inhale, we lift our bottom, we lift our arms. We take our arms all the way over our shoulders, right to the back, touch the floor behind you. Drop your chin to your chest. Protect that neck. Inhale, lift that bottom. Bring those feet slightly closer, up towards your bottom. Engage those knees. Breathe. Remember not to hold your breath. And as we exhale, gently lower the spine, gently lower the hands. It's quite a surreal feeling, this one. Like your hands are never going to touch the ground. And as you inhale, just bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees, give yourself a lovely hug. And just have a roll. And then we're going to take our arms wide. We're going to take our feet down to the floor. We're going to drop our knees over to the right. We're going to take our gaze over to the left. Coming into our supine twist. If you want to make this a deeper stretch, you can straighten your right leg and take your right hand onto your left knee. And really feel that stretch through your left side. Drop your eyelids closed as you do this. Reconnect with your breath. And as you inhale, just coming back to center, dropping your knees over to the left this time, taking your gaze to the right. And again, if you want to deepen that stretch, you can straighten your left leg. Bring your left hand onto your right knee and feel a lovely deep stretch. This time all the way through your right rib cage and your right hips. And connect with your breath. Hopefully feeling some clarity in your mind. And as you inhale, gently releasing and bringing those legs back into center, we're going to roll over onto the right. And we're going to use our hands as a pillow. And we're just going to lay there. And just stay on your right side. Settle your breath. And when you're feeling ready, slowly and gently, let's make our way back up to sitting. Grab your pillow. Bring your pillow down if you need one. If you don't need one, that's absolutely fine. And let's just come back to settling. Keep your eyelids closed. Bring your hands onto your knees with your palms facing up. Just drop your chin to your chest. Just check in with your breath. Then let's take our right hand onto our heart center and our left hand onto our belly. Just take a mental note to see if you feel like you're connecting with the whole of your lungs. Are you using more of your lungs? That's what we want to be doing. We were trying to connect our mind and our body to our breath, settling our thoughts. And I don't know about you guys, but I really feel like my breath has moved from the top of my chest to my belly, and I can almost feel that rise and fall now of my belly, where I've expanded through my rib cage and I've reminded myself through my movement and my breath to draw it deeper down. And just see how that feels today. Let's take a long inhale through our nose and a big exhale through our mouth. One more time, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And let's bring our hands back to our heart center and drop our chin to our chest. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you for taking the time to come to the mat, to give yourself a little bit of self-care, self-love in these slightly crazy times. Thank you for checking out Better Together Dorset. Kate's been doing an amazing job connecting us all, and we're all absolutely loving giving you these tutorials. I hope you leave your mat today with a clearer mind, a kinder heart, and a stronger body. I hope you have a really amazing day. Namaste. Well done, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. I feel slightly exhausted now. Thank you, Michaela. Feel free to watch it on our videos later on YouTube if you didn't manage to get to class today. I've got loads of messages popping up, so it's really awesome. Thank you all for joining us. I think I finished a few minutes early. I'm not sure how I've managed to do that because all my classes always run over. I think I was mindful of people's working days. Anyway, thanks for checking us all out. Thank you to Claire and Chris and everyone that joined in this morning. It was great to have you all with us, and I hope your day is full of love and a little bit more calm. Lots of love. Bye for now. Thanks, Anna. Bye. Thank you, Emma. See you later. Thank you, guys. Check us out on Better Together Dorset if you have time. There's loads going on in the schedule this week, so I'm sure there is something for everyone. Thank you, Gemma. So lovely. Thanks, Nina. See you all soon. I'm going to hover for a minute in case there's any more thank yous. And then I'm going to let my poor dog in. Oh, thanks, Kirsty. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Sue. Awesome. Just remember to drink lots of water, everybody. Keep yourself hydrated today. See you later. I'm signing out now. Bye. Thanks, Carla. Bye, Sue.